Hi everyone, welcome back to ShommyX. So, promotion, because promotion has to still do with examination, right? So let's say students, we are finished the term and then we need to promote our student. Note there is a way we can move students from one class to another, right? If we go to student and we click on any student and we click on edit basics, as you can see, we can change the class of this child right here. But we don't want to be doing this. Let's say we have about 50 students in the class. We don't want to be doing that one by one once we are at the end of the session, right? We want to promote all the students in the class. Maybe not all, maybe some of the students. But I want to promote them from one class to another. So we can do it in the promotion tab. So right here, and then there is a warning right here. It said promote your highest class first. So the reason and the logic for that is that, let's say we have a primary 6 student. We want to promote them to graduate first so that primary 6 class can be empty. Then we now promote primary 5 to primary 6, which was empty. Then by that time, primary 5 is empty. Then we now promote primary 4 to primary 5. By that time, primary 4 is empty. Do you understand? So let's start promoting from the highest first. Because if we start promoting from the lowest, let's say you promote from primary 1 to primary 2. So the students in primary 1, they are joining the students in primary 2, right? Which can cause confusion, right? But we understand that that kind of thing can happen. So we created like a measure for you, like a secondary plan B for you. So let's try to do that first and see the measure that we created for you. Let's say we want to promote primary 1 to primary 2. I mean nursery 1 to nursery 2. There is no student in this class. Let's say from primary 1 to primary 2. Then from here we can select if all of them are being promoted. We can just leave it like this and then click on promote. As you can see, it said promote 12 students to primary 2. But if we are not promoting some of them, we can uncheck them. Let's say we are not promoting Ada, maybe one way or the other, Ada didn't meet up to expectations and then Ada needs to repeat that class one more time. We have to uncheck Ada. But if we have to promote Ada, promote every one of them, we can leave them checked and then click on promote. So we are promoting these people to primary 2. Let's see how it works. And then it asks us that, do we want to promote this student? Promote. As you can see, primary 1 is empty now. Primary 1 class is empty. And then it showed us something right here. It said 12 students from primary 1 has been moved to primary 2 on this date and this time by this person. So we can track who promoted who from here. And then if it was a mistake, like I mentioned, we can click on undo. All of them are going to they're going to reverse back to that class. As you can see, they are back to primary 1. So, but let's promote them and see the way it's going to work in primary 2. We just promoted them now. So if we click on primary 2 from here, do you see what it shows? Instead of the app to select everybody, the app is very smart enough to tell us that, hey, you just promoted some people right here. So if we are promoting the next primary 2 to primary 3, it didn't select the people we just promoted. Why? Because the application is very smart. Because if it had select all of them again, there would have been a mix-up, right? We wouldn't know who we just promoted. That is why number 1 is good to promote from the top. Promote from primary 6, let them graduate. Promote from primary 5 to primary 6. But even if you don't want to do it like that, you are still very safe. If you want to promote from primary 1 to primary 2, primary 2 to primary 3, because the app is very smart, it can detect those who you just promoted. And then you can promote these ones too. And then it still tells us that 12 people just moved from primary 1 to primary 2. We can undo them if you want to undo them. But let's undo them, right? So that everybody will return back to their class. But basically, that is how promotion works. So that means we've covered everything about examination tab. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.